There's nothing like a cleared trail when horseback riding in the backcountry.
Yeah, no tree branches in the face and no fallen trees for your horse to trip over. Thanks to the Rocky Mountain Wilderness Society, horse trails in the Rocky Mountains are being cleaned up.
It's a gorgeous day at Rock Lake, about 45 minutes northwest of Hinton. Horses are being prepared for a long ride to check out the condition of a backcountry trail. Lyle saddles up Scooter, while Ken readies his horse, Wilson. The Rocky Mountain Wilderness Society has invited me along for a ride to see how much work they have ahead of them in clearing Jackson Creek Trail. I'll be riding Thunder.
Stand up in your saddle, you should be, yeah, that looks good.
That's okay?
Yeah.
Hey, Thunder.
This is your brakes. If you pull just within 5 minutes, you'll feel like you've been doing it all your life.
All right.
Well, look who's here. 2 conservation officers with Alberta Parks are joining us today.
Hey, good. So,
Good.
this is Eric.
Hi, Eric.
Yeah,
In all, there are 13 of us heading out to check up on a horse trail that has become overgrown with willows and branches. Earlier this summer, a crew cleared some of this trail. Ken and his crew want to see how much work is left to do. The goal of the Rocky Mountain Wilderness Society is to keep trails like this open, and not only for horseback riders, but hikers and mountain bikers too.
If we don't look after these trails and keep them open so people use them, we could lose this park. So the best thing that we can do is keep them open, get more people using them.
Here's a portion of the trail that has recently been cleared. Windfalls have been cut to allow easy passage. Here's a portion that still needs work. Over the years, the willows fill in the trail, and that can make riding more uncomfortable and dangerous.
You can come on a mother sow grizzly with 2 cubs, and she's 10 feet in front of you, and you don't know when you're in those willows. When we cleared those trails out, there's nowhere that you don't have 100 yards field of view ahead of you and behind you, which, you know, makes it a lot safer riding for both the animals and us.
It's getting pretty grown in here.
We've been on the trail for several hours now, and something tells me Thunder is now running the show.
Whoa. Where are you going, buddy? This way, please. Excuse us. Sorry, we just got off track there.
We're 3 hours in, and it's lunchtime for both riders and their horses. Wow, does a bologna and cheese sandwich taste good in the outdoors? Back out we go on the second half of our 6-hour journey. I ask you, how can you not stop to let your horse have a drink to wash down his lunch?
Come on.
By being out here on a regular basis, members of the Rocky Mountain Wilderness Society gain a good knowledge of trail conditions. For Alberta Parks, who often don't have time to get out here, that's valuable information.
We use information that we get from these groups and pass it on to the public who, you know, maybe coming back to go hiking and just don't really know what the trail might entail.
Parks have been really good to us. They saw the problem of the trails.
This is Hay River, and a few years back, a hiker became stranded on the other side of the river when it rose so high that it was unsafe to cross. She had to be rescued by helicopter. Now, by clearing the trail we're on today, hikers will be able to return to Rock Lake without having to cross Hay River. Tomorrow, Ken and his team will return to the trail with chainsaws and axes in hand. It's hard work and no pay, but that's okay. For members of the Rocky Mountain Wilderness Society, the reward is knowing that you've just made somebody else's ride or hike that much more enjoyable, like a group from Peace River that Ken came across.
You could see them guys coming for a long ways because we had that trail cut out. And the closer we got, you could see the big smile on their face. And they'd been in there before. We heard one guy holler, he says, "We don't know who you guys are, but we love you." And you know, that's made you feel good.
If you would like to join the Rocky Mountain Wilderness Society, go to rmws.ca.
So 6 hours on Thunder, how did you feel?
I could barely walk when I got off the horse.
Yeah, it certainly looked to me that Thunder was calling the shots out there.
Yeah, you're right about that.